Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. This will be our relationship reading for the week. Now this can be a love relationship, business, family, friends, whatever relationship issue we're talking, that you're having questions about in your life. So I have 3 cards here. We're using the Dreamweaver's Oracle, 3 piles, but 3 cards of focus, okay? And the first one is all is calm upon these shores. And I will be using the Magical Nordic deck. Pile number 2, we have Time to Dance Around the Sun. And we have the Pulp Tarot. I'm going to use for that one. And pile number 3, we have Even Wisdom Needs to Rest. And I'm going to use the Mermaid Tarot for that, okay? All right. Those are your 3 choices, and I will see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number 1. And your card of focus is All is Calm Upon the Shores. Okay, so when this card comes up, obviously it's, a calm and centered sense of self, radical acceptance, peaceful interactions with others, and releasing attachments. Okay, that's kind of the overall. But it also talks about when you know that you've done all you can, and you don't have anything else you can do but surrender your attachments to outcomes, and trust that things are going to turn out the way that they will. There's nothing else to prove to anyone. Okay. You may experience a kind of satisfaction and accomplishment when you get to this place where you're like, I'm done, there's nothing else I can do. But there should be peace and serenity, okay? Even if it's fleeting, and it doesn't matter how long you stay at peace. Once you know that feeling, you can always return to it. So the way that these calm inner shores, the way to these calm inner shores is simple. Meditation and prayer. Surrender your wants and your attachments. Be humble and grateful for what's in front of you. Let go of the need to control anything outside of yourself. This isn't a passive state, okay? This is rather an action of choice, like radically accepting what you cannot change. Peace is the state of knowing that all is well. This card says enjoy it because it is, okay? So just relax, be calm. Things are going to be the way that they're going to be. There's nothing left for you to do. There's nothing left for you to prove. Just let go of the need to control the situation and watch it unfold. Okay? All right, Magical Nordic. And remember, this is in regards to a relationship. This can be any kind of relationship. It can even be a relationship with yourself. All right. Shuffle. I did pre-shuffle. I just want to do some more and really sort of sit in this energy for a second. And thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I really, really do. I'm honored to be able to bring you these messages. Yeah, knock that energy around. It does feel like a sleepy day. I don't know about you, but it's kind of rainy and the mist is swirling all mystical, magical, and my neighbor's raking the leaves again. He gets mad at my tree. It has a lot of leaves. All right. All is calm upon these shores. 7 of Wands, defense. All right, so Yeah, when we're so used to being or having our hackles up about something, or just kind of waiting for that next thing to come at us, we can sort of be defensive. Okay. So I do believe that our card of focus is, and we already said it, or I already said it, read the part from the book. Let go. Let go of the outcome. It's out of your hands. In your energy, you're the Nine of Swords, mental conflict. This is worry. This is sleepless nights. This is anxiety. So, yeah, I mean, it seems to me that whatever this relationship is, you've done what you can do. Stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about it. Yeah. And then, of course, keep in mind we have the moon with illusions. So the moon can hide things, right? But it can also illuminate. And I like the crab or the lobster. It's typically in a traditional tarot a lobster, and that is just an idea or a thought that comes from way deep inside, right? That comes to the surface briefly, and the moon illuminates it. Okay? So it's quite possible that through this sort of letting go of the control of the outcome, you're going to get a bit of information from within. Okay? Something's going to be illuminated for you when you can step away from the control of the outcome. You've done everything you can do, right? Maybe there's an illusion that you need to do more, but you don't. Not with this energy today. Now take it as it resonates, okay? These are general readings. Yeah, okay. Yeah, empowerment. Sorry, my light's all like blah, blah, blah. The High Priestess and empowerment. I mean, she's the magician that isn't afraid to step into the shadows. And that's interesting that we were just talking about something being illuminated, and now we're also talking about working in the shadows. So, and like I said, this little crab lobster dude, that sort of represents an idea that something from that ancient part of you that's coming to the surface, okay? So don't be afraid. You're not, obviously. It's the High Priestess showing up. So as this card says, defense, defending oneself, this is stand your ground, but you're meant to just release. So maybe work on something else, right? Just let it go. Let go that the need for the outcomes, to control the outcomes. It seems like you're working on it, or you need to be working on that. With that High Priestess card showing up for you. Let's see if we can get another card here for your energy, because right now you're in sort of mental conflict. Yeah, we have the Devil showing up with boundaries. So yeah, sometimes we get in that place of high drama in our minds, and it can become kind of an addiction. I think you know what I'm talking about when I say that. So this in your energy is about you needing to set some boundaries, right? Set some boundaries and let some old thought patterns go. And as I say that, I'm looking at the thought patterns of this Nine of Swords. Let it go. Let it go, because all has come up on the shore says let it go. Cannot control the outcome. It's already left up to the divine. It's all of the divine. Oh, under the moon comes the Page of Pentacles and new experiences. Oh, yeah. When we release the negative and the anxiety and just sort of breathe. It's room, right? It feels expansive. And so in that energy, you can definitely have these new fun experiences of the Page of Pentacle. Now, the Page of Pentacle is typically working towards a better foundational stability, okay? So maybe there's something that's coming to light about what you need to do with your stability. Is this a relationship? Is this relationship just about you? I don't get the sense that this really is about anybody else. It feels like there's something that you've been worried. It feels like this is a relationship with yourself, is what it feels like. And as I say that, we have the Clarity card coming out. Yeah. Yeah, some sort of epiphany, some sort of truth, huge truth. You know, that Ace of Swords pierces the veil into the material world. So there's a truth coming. Don't give up. Just release the need to have control over the outcome. Give it up to the divine. There's no one, you don't have to prove anything to anyone. And in your energy, yes, the Seven of Pentacles, the card of faith, isn't it? Because typically the Seven of Pentacles, we plant the seeds and then wait and wait and wait and wait. There's a lot of faith with this. And it is a long wait. And this could be why you're being asked at this point to relinquish control of the wheel. Because what's going to happen is going to happen. There's no sense. You've done everything you can do. Okay? You've done everything you can do. All right, let's get one for that Page of Pentacles. I love that card. Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, new experiences, wishes. So keep in mind, you know, when you relinquish control and you allow it to unfold in the way it's meant to unfold without trying to control it, then we reconnect with our wishes, our dreams, our desires. We see our guiding light. Look, she's actually pointing at the guiding light in the sky. Okay? We reconnect and we heal because the star is also the healer card. Oh. Okay. Wow. So you have your homework assignment. Let go. Just let go. What's going to happen is going to happen at this point. Okay. You've done everything that you can do. This is about trust and faith. And allowing it to unfold in the way that it's supposed to unfold. I feel like we should see the world here. Oh, no, we got the sun though. Happiness. You're going to be, yeah, you're definitely going to be happy with the outcome here. You're going to be happy with the outcome if you can let go. If you can let go. Can you let go? All right, let's see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, let go of the reins. Stop trying to control the situation. There's nothing left for you to do. There's no one you have to prove anything to. Just allow. Just allow. All right, nothing else really wants to come out, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay, pile one. That's your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I'll see you soon. Okay, pile number 2, welcome. And your card of focus is Time to Dance Around the Sun. Okay, this is about victory after hard work, right? Celebrating achievements. It's a sweet victory in all of your endeavors. Are you going to be surprised by your sudden success? Don't be, because you worked really hard. You've learned a lot of lessons, and you're integrating their wisdom. Now, it's true that you didn't do everything, right? You didn't do all the work to get there. So the universe has been working on your behalf in the hidden realms, co-creating your dreams and weaving them into reality with you. And sometimes it can take a lot longer than we had planned or than we'd hoped for to get where we're going. But when we keep acting on faith and trusting the forms of our dreams, right, they do manifest in perfect ways and in perfect timing, in co-creation with the universe. So this is time to celebrate your good fortune and share it with others, because you're a beacon for hope. You are an inspiration. People are watching the courage that you've had to be bold and do this the way that you wanted to do it. It gives other people hope. Okay? So celebrate your good fortune and share it with others. Celebrate your good fortune and share it with others. Yeah, I mean, it's time for a celebration. Okay? We have we have the Pulp Tarot. I'm going to slide those back in. Celebrate. Now, remember, this is a relationship reading, so this can be any kind of a relationship, right? Relationship with your bestie, with your partner, with yourself, with nature, whatever relationship, business, whatever relationship. Everything is a relationship, okay? So we're talking about time to dance around the sun. And I have the Pulp Tarot. I think I said that already. So I just want to do a few more little things here. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And I'm honored to bring you this reading today. If it fits, great. If it doesn't, don't make it. Okay. If it reminds you of someone, feel free to share. Okay, yes. Queen of Cups. Look at her sitting there watching TV and sipping her tea or hot cocoa. I love hot cocoa with those big giant marshmallows. Yeah, full of love and happiness and nurture, very nurturing. So you're meant to just maybe sort of self-soothe, self-nurture in your celebration. But also it says share with others. Now, one thing about the Queen of Cups is that she is an incredible listener without judgment, okay? Without judgment. Compassionate, so compassionate. So when we're talking about being in celebration and sharing with others, maybe this relationship is about a group of people. Maybe. In your energy is the Two of Swords. Now, this is about having to make a decision. So you've got to think about something, right? This is where you're at. But the energy, our card of focus is saying, just take a minute. Take a minute. And celebrate. Keeping in mind Ace of Cups, yeah, this is a gift from Spirit. This is your heart overflowing. There's so much joy and love and magic and good luck with the Ace of Cups. It just overflows. It touches everything around you, people, places, events. Like, your heart is so full. So full. So you understand this hard journey that you've been in, this hard thing that you've had to that you've been working for. But you also knew it was leading to all of this amazing love. You still have to make a choice in your energy. That's where your energy is. And around you is all this love. You know, sometimes we develop a momentum in our life that propels us forward. And when we get really tired, we kind of rely on that momentum to help us move forward, because we know we have to work. We know we have to do this. We know that we have to do that. I had a business for a really long time, and I worked so many hours. And now in my life, I'm like, how on earth was I able to do that and to juggle so many things? And it was the momentum. The momentum is what kept me going. And so it feels like this card is kind of about that momentum, that you're still sort of pushing, and you're meant to just sort of calm yourself and enjoy the victories right now. Enjoy the hard work that you've put in. Okay? Because this love is all around you. You're meant to share this love, this joy, this heartfelt abundance. You're meant to share that, and you're meant to enjoy it. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like she's holding that pentacle out there going, look what I did. And you said I couldn't, and I did it anyway. She worked really hard for the abundance in the material world. Okay? This is nothing to be ashamed of. This is excellent. This is incredible stability. And you worked really hard for it. Enjoy your success. Celebrate your successes with others. With others. With others. Wow. Oh my goodness sakes. Also in your energy is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a lot of money. Maybe this is your relationship with your foundation. What is it? Because it's in your energy and you have a decision to make, and maybe you're worried that you're going to choose the wrong one. I don't really see, well, I mean, the sword's a little bit worry. It's in your head, but that's in your energy. Oh, okay. Yeah, so keep in mind, so yeah, this is the Five of Swords. This is like the Energizer Bunny of conflict. You don't want to stop. You just want to keep fighting whatever comes at you, and not everything is a fight. Yeah, you might be stuck in sort of this energy of not aggression, but assertiveness that can be sort of viewed as aggression. Yeah, okay. Or there was a victory, or you had a victory that didn't feel good. Maybe that's why you feel like you can't celebrate just yet. Maybe you had to battle someone or a group of people, or you had to really like be firm with your boundaries, right? And you won, but it didn't make you feel good. Oh, yeah, see, as soon as I said it didn't make you feel good, yeah. The Three of Swords, this is heartache, heartbreak. Yeah, it didn't make you feel good. All right, let's get, for that first pile, you've got two queens there. See, this is the nature of you celebrating. Taking a moment to enjoy all the hard work that you've done, and to share it with others, because you are an inspiration. People have been watching what you're doing. So the nature of is you are totally in your queens. You have 3 queens in the nature of this. I would say it behooves you to celebrate and share with others, okay? 3 queens. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get another one. And the Queen of Wands, she's like, I don't want to say she's my favorite, but she kind of is, because she doesn't care what other people think. And she's super confident and juicy and creative and passionate. Yeah, and then we have the 4 of Wands showing up in your energy with this Ace of Pentacles. This is celebration. It's like the party card. Party card. That is definitely a party happening right there. Yes, celebrate. Celebrate with your friends. Celebrate with your friends. Yeah, so this seems to be, you know, it's funny, pile 1 was sort of seemed to be a relationship with the self. And it seems to me that this is kind of the same, that this is about your relationship with yourself. Now, there might be a little bit of a group in here somewhere, but it's not really in the core message, right? Celebrate. Celebrate and share the success. Now, I don't think that necessarily means money. I just think that means the cups, your cups overflowing, you know, spread the joy, okay? Spread the joy. And you get to choose how you celebrate. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Justice. The scales of justice will be balanced. And it seems to me that if you are celebrating your successes, that you are on the right side of that blade. Okay. Card of Karma. Card of Karma. Okay, yeah, look, we do have the Lover showing up, but, you know, this card can also talk about our interaction with the self in regards to our beliefs, our morals, our ethics, right? So this really, really does feel like this is about you and a relationship with yourself. Coming back to love, accepting the love, sharing the love. I mean, you're in your queens. You're in your queen. I have 3 queens here. 3 queens. All right. Yeah, bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of Wands. You've got 2 aces. I mean, this is good. This is good. If you can just celebrate. You've worked really, really hard to get where you're at, and it's time to acknowledge your victories and your hard work and all the struggles that you went through and all the happiness you went through and all the good times and all the lessons you learned, and share it with others, okay? All right, pile number 2, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 3. And your card of focus is Even Wisdom Needs to Rest. Now, I love this card. And it seems to me that resting is a theme that's been coming up a lot lately. Okay. Resting, celebrating, endings, completing cycles, that kind of thing. So with this particular card, I mean, it talks about resting. Slow down, allow yourself to dream, allow ideas to form without having to take action on them. Rest is a necessary natural cycle of downtime. Okay, so we can be exposed to a lot of information, right? We live on such an information highway anymore, and it's overwhelming. And we're not meant to really translate that much knowledge into wisdom if we don't find the time for integration. And the time for integration is when we rest. Okay? Maybe you're working really hard to achieve your goals and you think you're not allowed to take a break. Like, what would happen if you let go of a responsibility, like you missed something and let go of a responsibility? What would happen if you said no to something or someone? So this card is really about releasing the badge of busy. It's a time for slowing down, integrating the knowledge that you've gained, okay? If we don't slow down and pause and process, then we don't receive the wisdom of our past experiences. So this card's suggestion is take your eyes off the to-do list and the goals and just relax, knowing that resting is imperative to integrate the information you need to thrive. So this is a time for dreaming. It's downtime. Slow your pace. Take things off your plate, okay? It's an uncanny truth that the cycle of non-action, the cycle of not doing, resting, and dreaming can sometimes bring the most astounding revelations upon your return. So remember, even wisdom needs to rest. Wow. There you go. Resting to integrate knowledge, to process experiences. Yeah. Take a breather. Turn your phone off. All right. I have the Mermaid Tarot, and I am honored to be able to bring you this message today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I wish you all the best. I hope you're doing well. Now, this is our relationship reading, and this is interesting because pile 1 and pile 2 were very much about the relationship with self, and it really feels like this is heading in the same direction, right? That's what it feels like. Take a rest, take a breather, so that you may understand. When we integrate and process experiences and wisdoms and knowledge that we've worked through, then it makes our next steps forward. It's a clearer path, and we can move through it more easily, because we have collected all of this knowledge, and we've allowed ourselves to process through sleep and rest and downtime. And look at that, the Ace of Pentacles. That is a gift from Spirit. This is a lot of money. It's a lot of foundational stability. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Okay. So wisdom, even wisdom needs to rest, talks about a lot of times when we're in rest, like I just said, that's when those ideas come to us. That's when we have the clarity, right? In your energy, we still have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so that's a card of deceit, betrayal. Yeah. It can be self-sabotage too, right? If we don't know when to lay the swords down. That's your energy. The Seven of Swords. Keep in mind, we've got the Nine of Cups. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is that's going to come in, it's going to bring you this personal emotional fulfillment. This is for you. This is your break after the hard work. This is your time out. You know, in the Eight of Cups, you walk away from a lot of things that you tried, and the Nine is a card of just enjoying the simpler things in life after that hard battle. So Why are you in the Seven of Swords energy? Even wisdom needs a rest. Yeah, under that Ace of Pentacles, you feel trapped. Maybe you don't. So, okay. Yeah, this is relationship with yourself. So the Eight of Swords is feeling trapped and frustrated. But typically the Eight of Swords, there's the way out of it. Okay, it's sort of a confines that you've created for yourself. Okay, so this is what wants to come in, but you're kind of blocking it. And it seems like even the wisdom needs to rest talked about, you know, not feeling like you've worked hard enough for a rest, not thinking you deserve a rest. But you do. But you do. And I think that's why you're still in sort of this Seven of Swords energy. It feels like a lot has happened for you, to you, around you, for you, by you, that probably needs to be processed. And that's why you're being asked to take this rest. You need to process some things. Yeah. Yeah, you do, because you're also energy-wise showing up as the Nine of Wands, which is the Wounded Warrior. It's also a card of incredible resilience, too. So kudos to you for getting back up every time you got knocked down. So maybe there's something you feel betrayed by, whether it's a person or a group, or by your, maybe you've betrayed yourself. I'm just saying it, don't shoot the messenger. And the only reason I say that is because we've got you kind of trapped in this Eight of Swords energy, okay? This is what we do to ourselves in our mind. It's kind of a mind trap, okay? I get it. I understand. I understand. And we have the Judgment card coming out. So, yeah, it's assessing. It's accepting. It's awakening. Assessing. Yeah, because, yeah. It's giving yourself the downtime to understand the experiences that you've been through. It's going to help you move forward. Yeah, very good. Because when you do, yeah, now we have the Empress showing up. Now that we got that message out, that you need to take the time to assess and understand your experiences, then all of a sudden the Empress comes out. Okay? You have more than you think you do. You are more than you think you are. You are loved and supported. You are stronger than you know you are. Allow yourself some time to incorporate and integrate some of those lessons and experiences, okay? Yeah. Page of Swords. Yeah, there's going to be some clarity. The page will look at something a little differently. Usually finding a vantage point and, where they can see everything coming at them. But there is a clarity. There is some truth that's coming in with that. And I think that when you allow yourself to have a little bit of downtime, that you're gonna understand that Page of Swords energy within you, because this is in your energy. There's a truth that's gonna come out, right? And we have the Six of Swords. It's moving into calmer water. It's moving on. It's going to assessing, and understanding your past experiences and integrating those wisdoms into your life now is going to allow you to move on, and you're going to be able to explore Yeah, explore, discovery, moving into calmer water. Moving into calmer water. Okay. Yeah, this also, yeah, all three piles today were really about your relationship with yourself. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles coming out. So the King of Pentacles is great because the king knows about hard work. He's not afraid to like roll up his sleeves and go to town. But the King of Pentacles also knows when to take a break, when to rest, when to enjoy the fruits of his labor, right? Very, very, very good energy. Very strategic, very grounded. Knowing that it's okay to have some downtime. Yeah. Yeah. If you can accept that and get that downtime and be able to integrate your experiences and your wisdoms from all of your experiences, you're going to be able to lay a burden down, okay? You're going to be unloading a lot and unburdening yourself. Rest. You must rest. All right, is there anything else for pile number 3 today? I mean, it's kind of clear. It makes me want to go take a nap right now. See what we got. Any other cards want to come out? I'll take whatever there is. Yeah. We have the Four of Wands. Some people say it's a marriage card. I think it's a card of freedom, especially for this reading, especially when we're talking about unburdening yourself by allowing yourself to rest and incorporate information. Okay. Freedom, celebration, partnerships. It can be a partnership. But right now, this really feels like you and your energy. Okay. All right, pile number 3, that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I'll see you soon.